What is up, y'all? Hello and welcome to a new project. This is another RPG Maker game made by yours truly. This is going to be a short one. There's not a super big amount of content in this one, but I felt like this was a nice one to splice in if you're like watching these all as they come out. We had two kind of bigger projects by the scope of things at least, and now we're going into this one, which is a little shorter, give us a little bit of a breather before we jump into another decently sized one. This is Reverenced Awakening, and this, at least currently, all the games made by me are falling into the same universe, and that's kind of what I'm trying to go with. Without further ado, let's get into it. Strange, we're slowing down, but I thought it would be Nice, first line. But I thought it would take a bit longer to get home. Let me see what's going on. Okay, let's see here. We got our playable character. This is Alva. She's a white knight. Let's look at her. Oh, look at this. Big biography. I learned how to do that. Young prodigy from Taravalia, well known for her combat and blacksmithing prowess globally. Alva grew up with noble parents who were well known throughout her homeland. However, wanting to be known for who she was instead of by her parents, Alva left and quickly grew renowned as a prodigal blacksmith. Awesome. If we look here, we can actually look at her stats. And this is a new thing. Gender female, nature serious, race high human, zodiac Virgo. Elements, skill types, weapon types, access, and this is a nice thing, like letting you see what you can equip. I wish I had this in 8th universe for those of you who have been there with me. Anyways, let's look around. Got a bed here. A map. I don't know where of though, because this looks nothing like our world. Interesting. If we leave our room here, we're back in the main hallway. What's down this way? This leads to the crew area. No reason for me to be going that way, even if it wasn't locked. Let's check out the other room. This isn't my room. I don't like to intrude. Alright, she's got a point. Oh, we should look at her skills while we're here. We got 2 MP and 1 BP. BP? Huh. And that HP damage multiplier is so funny to look at. Oh my gosh. That's surround. Alva consumes light around an enemy, dealing dark damage. It gives the enemy light weakness for 3 turns. Alva summons light despite an enemy healing herself for a portion of damage dealt. Alright, and then we have her special, Darkness Vision. For 3 turns, Alva uses the dark to guarantee crits at the cost of HP, but locks herself out of magic. So, she definitely looks like a mixed attacker by the swing of things. It's up here. The upper deck is this way, but I want to talk to the captain, so I should go the other way. Okay. Let's look for the captain. Hi there, Miss Alva. I hope your voyage with us has been good. Mostly so, yes. I was just wondering why we were slowing down when we're not in our destination. Sorry, that's a conversation you should have with the captain. Oh. Alright, captain. If this continues the way it's going, then... Hello? Sorry, Miss Alva. My head isn't in a good space to talk. If you need something, you should talk to the captain. Okay. My bad. Oh no, this really isn't good. Excuse me. Sorry, Miss Alva, I'm a little busy. If you want to talk to someone, you should probably be the captain. Stand here. This leads to the crew area. There's no reason for me to go there. Alright, and what's this little thing? Save point. Awesome. And you must be the captain. Mr. Captain, sir? Oh, Miss Alva. May I ask why we've been slowing down? I'm on a little bit of a time crunch, and I would like to see if there's anything I could do to help. We got monsters out there, and they'd tear the ship apart if we proceeded any closer. If it could help, maybe I could take care of the monsters? Could you, Miss Alva? If you could, that would be amazing. Of course. If it lets us arrive sooner, then it would be no problem. Then let me bring us a little closer. Okay, here's the first one. All right, our first encounter. And as you can see, we have our extra menu command here, Brave. But first, let's get, actually, let's do it. Let's pop a Brave command, and then we can, what this does, if we look here, actions cost 1 BP. And up there, that is our current BP. But we can steal a future turn. they have 2 BP. If you played Bravely Default, it's kind of like that. So I'm going to cast 1 spell of Surround and then 1 spell of Shine, because Surround will give them a light weakness, and Shine will take advantage of that, plus a little bit of a heal. But because we stole our turn, we're at our future turn, that gives the enemy its turns in a row. But we saw that we can go up to 4 turns. So we're just going to kind of go all out here, because it has a light weakness at this point, and we saw that we did about 25-30%. So stealing our future turns, we can just burst him down before he gets a second turn on us. We are using a good amount of Alva's MP, but that's okay. Huge. Guys, we can't just stand around while Miss Alva does all the work. Miss Alva, take this recovery. It's the least we could do to help. Miss Alva, here comes the next one. Be ready. Oh, I forgot the voices for those guys already. Okay, we got a crab here. So let's try out her physical attack. Oh, physical attack, no good. No good, no good. So this is a time where we definitely want to be using our magic. Maybe the jelly was the time to... the jelly looking dude was the time to use the physical attack. We saw there, under him, he has that little card. That means it has a weakness that we have yet to hit. Thanks to this round, boom, it has a light weakness. I know that showed up on the other guys as well. And I'm seeing here, we're at -1, and anytime the full turn order goes around, then we'll regain 1 BP. Since it's just us and the enemy here, we're going to be taking turns swinging at each other. And thanks to those guys, they're healing up between rounds, so yeah, we can just brave up and then take them down. It should just be 3. Like, there's no reason to not do the 4th one, I'd say, but yeah, this was a battle system that I hadn't really played with. I played a little bit of Bravely Default 2, and I thought it was interesting, but hold on. Miss Alva, here you go, another recovery. These are the final ones. Be ready, Miss Alva. All right, we got 2 more. Let's give it a go. So as we saw, the crab here is very physically resistant, and I'm scared of currently stealing any more of my future turns, because I don't want to be taking a lot of damage from these guys. It wasn't a crazy amount, but it's definitely enough for me to worry in case they do go ham. So I'll show it off, actually. We'll steal 2. I don't feel like I need that. We'll just go Shine, Shine, and Shine. This should take him out, but as you can see, I'm at -1. -2 with our second cast, and -3 with our third cast. So I stole 2 of my future turns. Ooh, that crit, that's awesome. I don't know if it's supposed to be able to crit, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll take it. So that's 2 turns we're unable to do anything. But Alva does have some recovery on her, so that's awesome. 3 turns. So this guy, let's cast our Darkness Vision here. It has an HP cost. Okay, so this could potentially be bad. We're locked out of our magic if we look here, and our attacks cost HP. But, oh my gosh, the guaranteed crits and her double attack, insane. Here comes the big one, Miss Alva. Right. For boss time, we have the Kraken. What can we do here? We're going to start off just relatively simple with Alva. As we can see, it's definitely got a good amount of HP, so we want to make sure we're knocking it down as best we can. I'm a little worried to be stealing turns in case, because like, even though I made this, I haven't really. I'll steal 2. I don't even know if that's like the proper term, like stealing. Like in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm stealing my future turns. I'm like taking them in advance. So if I'm doing that, then I don't get them later. I feel like giving this guy 3 turns isn't going to be like too crazy of a thing here. And we also have some regen, probably from her equipment. So what if I do this. I'm a little worried if I am doing this preemptively because there's big HP costs here. Not quite, but we should get him on another one. Okay, we got it. We got it. Thank you, Alva. Nice work, early. Level 21. Thank you, Miss Alva. Now we can get moving again. If you need anything else, I'll be resting in my room. Hopefully we'll be back on track for our arrival. Of course. Come on, boys. At full speed we go. Oh. I should get going. Otherwise, I'm going to miss the small amount of time Alva's going to be here before she leaves again. Okay, just one more try, and then I'll head back. I did it! I finally cast a magic spell! I need to head back to town and tell Master Pierce and Master Kaya. Before I forget. Okay, now I need to make it back before I miss Alva. And we have Zanaya here, Frost Warlock, if we look at her. Young girl who dreams of growing stronger and venturing with her friends. A young girl who grew up under the tutelage of her masters, Pierce and Kaya. She used to go strong enough to stand beside her friends and not be a burden so she can travel with them. If we look here, we have this stuff, female modest, high human, Gemini. And this stuff. She has access to swords, stabs, and spears. And we have our save point here. Let's give it a savesies. And let's get moving. Ooh, treasure. Herb. Sweet looking herb. Crude HP recovery item heals 30 HP. Perhaps in the future people may create something better. Well, I only have 41 HP, so 30 is pretty good. Alright, and if we look, we have diagonal movement, which is awesome. We have some rats here. Rat A, Rat B. And she has her magic spell that she just got. I guess this is her first time ever being able to cast magic. And she has a really small MP pool as well, having MP pool of 8. So that gives her 4 casts of Rhyme there. But thankfully we have these little healing springs. Coolio. Herb was found. Alright, awesome. Got some healing items. And, ooh, another treasure chest. You know, considering she... Let's look at her physical attack. 5, not quite enough to... It looks like a 2-shot. Considering she came in this way, she must have, because there's no other way out. Why didn't she grab the chests on the way in? 5 gold were found. 5 gold was found? 5 gold were found. I don't know. Treasure chest and herb. Got a lot of healing. Ooh, 3 rats. And this is a time to show where I'm like, oh, I can do this. 2 attacks. Like, clearly, her magic is a lot stronger than her physical attack, but I can just show off. Boom. Boom. I hit the rat. Get our magic spell cast and our magic spell cast. This is like a nice way to use the BTB, as it's called, Brave Turn Battle. Take advantage of that, because otherwise, taking on 3 enemies alone could be a little rough. We made it back to town. Hello. I'm on watch duty currently. It's not my favorite job, but I prefer it to the physical labor that comes with working on the farm. Okay, coolio. Training hall. Alva's smithy. Well, we know Alva was a blacksmith, so... Alva? It doesn't look like she's here. Maybe I should look elsewhere? Hopefully I haven't missed her. Alva melts these down if need be to make her weapons. Awesome. What else we got here? Let's look around. I know Malachi used to practice with the bow, but ever since he joined the monastery, I don't think I've seen anyone use them. I've always wanted to use a sword. It's definitely something I need to practice with more, however. If we look here, her status, right? She is able to equip swords, so not too far off, girly. I didn't look at Alva's equipment. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. A staff meant to channel one's inner magic, so says Pierce. It honestly looks like a random stick. Provided for Zanaya from Kaya. Not amazingly defensive, but something to start with. All right. Okay, something about swords. These are really good quality daggers, but I don't know anyone who uses one. Dagger users. A bunch of spears. I'm not super proficient with them, but I can use them if need be. Swords, yep. Water that Alva uses to cool down the weapons she just had in the furnace. Even though she's used a lot, Alva somehow keeps his anvil in pristine condition. Coal. Alva uses this to keep the furnace going when she's working. The furnace. I never really liked fire much. I guess that's why my first spell is an ice spell. Alright, Alva's not in here, so we gotta look around. Gotta see the stuff she works with. Alright, let's look around. Zanaya and Alva's house. Ooh, we're roommates. I like to look at the crops every now and then. It looks like we're gonna have some yummy food soon. Alva? It doesn't look like she's here. Maybe I should look elsewhere? Hopefully I haven't missed her. Let's look what we got at home, though. This is Alva's tea. I'm more of a water person myself. These are our night snacks. I don't really need any right now, though. Yep, it's not nighttime. Piano. Now's not the time to practice, but I want to get back to it soon enough. Our clothes. I don't really need to change right now, though. Okay, coolio. Mirror. One day, I'll be able to catch up to Alva and travel alongside her. Take it one step at a time and always try your best. Your results will reflect your effort. Alva wrote this for me, and it's been my daily motivation. It's my bed. Should I take a rest? Yeah. Resting up. Feeling good. This is Alva's bed. If I'm going to rest, I should do it in my bed. These things are all Alva's, so I shouldn't touch them. Are they all Alva's? They are all Alva's. She does say that. My bad. We talked to you. Let's check out some of these other houses. I'm used to not having diagonal movement, so I'm forgetting that I can just do that. You can see small height markers showing how much a little one's grown throughout the years. Shouldn't be going through these. But, okay, well, it's always good to have clean water to drink. What's up? My husband is on farm duty today. I think we'll handle it very well, having everyone take turns doing the jobs around town. It was just my turn, so I won't have to do it for a while. I was ready to help with our social gatherings with the stuff they have here. Coolio. Got bread. I've been practicing my baking so that I can join the town's job rotation. How about if I can? That's amazing. You should really be proud. Here's an eye. Try some of the bread I've made. Thanks. Got bread. It's definitely bread. A bread of all time heals 35 HP. Oh my gosh. I was not ready for that. Alright, let's look elsewhere. No, Zanaya's not here. Zanaya is here. Where's Zanaya? Alva's not here. Alright, we're looking around for Alva. Ooh, this one looks like the farm. I should have read the sign. We always try to get a good supply of fresh water from the spring in the cavern so we'll have access to it. It's such a good harvest this season. Ooh, let's look here. What else we got? I got yelled at last time when I tried to help with the farm when I wasn't on rotation, so I should just follow the schedule. Doing inventory is always an important job. I've already watered all the crops and fed the animals, so this is the last thing I need to do for today. Good for you, man. Staying on top of it. Potatoes. I shouldn't touch these unless I'm going to be eating soon. The animals are out this way, but I don't want to disturb them. I'll check on them when it's my turn to watch the farm. After last time, they took me off rotation for clothes making. I mean, I tried. You know, girly, me too. That's a hard one. I don't think, like, that's in my skill set. Like, sewing and stuff? Not a me thing. Have I gone into this house? I haven't. Wow, they sure picked out a lot of stuff to hold on to and store for everyone this time around. Wow. It seems like someone's been snacking a little recently. Yummy. An oven. I should ask to borrow some of these books sometime. I need to stay as knowledgeable as I can. My wife's on in duty currently. She said I shouldn't visit her while she's working, but I'm lonely when she's not around. Aw, miss your wife, dude. We should go see the inn. What an absolutely spotless mirror. Let's go look at the inn. Hold on. Are there other books on this side? Nope. Let's see. The dude's wife is in the inn. Maybe Alva's staying in the inn. I know we have a house, But, you know, maybe she's just like, oh, I'm just stopping by real quick. Need a quick rest. Inn's right by the entrance. I think these are supplies for guests at the inn. We don't really get many visitors here, though. All right. But we do have 3 rooms, so that's not bad. I shouldn't be going in here. Okay, but this last one, for sure. Nope. Okay. Well, never mind. Maybe we can, like, rent a room, get a key. And, like, just loot the place while we're in there. Hello, Zanaya. It's nice of you to visit. You don't need to stay in a room here to rest. You don't need to stay in a room here to rest, and I'm sure your bed will be more comfortable for you anyways. You know, you're right. We did rest in our bed already. What about here? Oh, let's go. I'm on cooking duty. Good for you, man. It's the fresh water from the springs are so clear and yummy. I wonder if they're fermenting in here this time. There's a lot of grain in here. I'm not working at the inn today, so I shouldn't be going here right now. The food here is top notch. I shouldn't mess with the things they need to prep it. I don't know how they do it, but they somehow keep the fishy smell away. We had a great harvest on the farm this season. Awesome. Look at that. But unfortunately, our main goal of finding Alva, so far, no luck. All right. Well, we have one place we haven't looked, and that was the Taravalia Training Hall. So let's give it a look-see. Alva, are you in here? Oh, Zanaya, I'm surprised you're this late. Alva had just left a few moments ago. If we weren't, like, dilly-dallying looking around the town, we would have caught her. If you're fast, then you may be able to catch up to her. No, I shouldn't slow her down if she's already left. It was my fault for taking longer training than I should have. That and, like, going around the town. It was a bit of a shock, honestly. Normally, you're always here to say goodbye whenever Alva leaves. I was training in the caverns again. I know I could probably train here, but knowing that's where Alva and Malachi first learned gives me a sense of inspiration. Alva, I'm so glad to see you. I thought I missed you. Oh, good, Zanaya, you are in here. It just didn't sit right with me if I were to leave without saying goodbye to you. I checked our house and you weren't in there. If you weren't in here, I really would have had to leave without seeing you. Yay! I'm glad you came back. I didn't want to slow you down and set you behind, but honestly, I was starting to feel really down until you showed up. Will you be okay delaying your departure? I know the King of Uticon typically runs a relatively strict schedule. I may be a little behind schedule coming back like this, but if I hurry, then I should probably be okay. Oh, everyone, before Alva leaves, come with me. I need to show you all something. A training room, I assume? Please and thank you. All right, look at that. Bring us over there, Masters. Master Pierce, Master Kaya. Okay, watch this. That was magic. Zanaya, you've finally done it. You've broken the barrier. This is huge. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I know I'm still really far behind compared to you, Alva, but one day I'll catch up and we can finally go adventuring together. That's a good attitude to have, Zanaya. Just because you've now learned some magic doesn't mean your training's over. Far from it. It's only just begun. Calm down, Pierce. Let's give the girls some space before Alva has to leave. Thank you. I always appreciate you, too. I'm so happy for you, Zanaya. Knowing you, you're probably going to be surpassing me in no time now that you've gotten started. I'm trying. We both know I'm going to be a long ways away from being at your level. But it feels good that I can finally start working towards catching up. Zanaya, you know I never think of you as a burden, right? You're always welcome to come with me if you want. Maybe one day, but I know even though you say that, I'm definitely going to slow you down. It may not be soon, but I'll be able to stand beside you one day. And that will be one of the happiest days of my life. I think that's all the time I can spare. I'll need to be going now. I'll walk you out. Take care of yourself, Alva. We'll always be here if you need us. Thank you, Master Pierce, Master Kaya. Oh, Zanaya, if you could do something for me, that'd be a huge help so I'm not late with my appointment in Uticon. Oh, of course. Whatever you need, I'll take care of it. Perfect. I have this delivery for Malachi, but the monastery isn't in the direction I'm going in. If you could drop this off to him, that would be great. Yeah, I can do that. Yay, this will cut down on my travel time. You're the best. Package. I look forward to seeing how much you've progressed when I come back, Zanaya. Goodbye, Alva. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too, Zanaya. Take care. Well, you should get going as well, Zanaya. Just don't push yourself too hard. Right. Okay, then. I'm off. What if we talk to you? I think there's still many things for us to teach you. Come back every now and then Come back every now and then, and if we think you're ready, we can help you improve. Get some practicing with that magic of yours. Once you get more comfortable with it, come back. I may be able to help you improve your magic then. All right. Well, we have an objective from Alva. Deliver this package to Malachi. Where will we find him? What's in the package? Find out next time on Let's Play Reverenced Awakening. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Take care of yourselves, and I will see ya next time. I know there's a lot of dialogue here. My bad. But we're going to get going soon. Bye.